Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to System Crash. And I have been very busy off camera, guys. Let me show you what I've been doing here. As you can see, I have 2,250 credits. I had a lot more, because if you look at the Neon Arena, off camera, I ran all the medium tier. I think I went through 15, 16 matches, something like that, without a loss, by the way. That Cypher deck is so good right now. And we've unlocked the hard bracket, which gives us gold cards and 2,000. But we're not going to do that right now. I think we're ready, guys. I think we're going to be ready for the forensics report. Now, let me show you what the Cypher deck looks like right now. And in terms of what I've added some elite cards here that I think you guys are really going to like. Now, I went ahead and added... Let's go ahead and show you what I've got here. I took Nil, which has Console 2, increased hacking effects and OP captured by allied agents by 2, which is pretty nasty. I also added the Hajati Blacklight X2, which does the exact same thing but as a console effect for other hackers. And then I also added in Smokescreen, which all agents have -4 attack, and all direct damage event cards and agent abilities deal -2 damage. So there's not going to be a whole lot of damage done to our hackers while they're doing their business. So I think those are going to help out the Cypher deck even more. So let's see what happens here. Break into MetroSec and access their forensics report on Turley's assassination. We get 2 bronze and a gold out of this. And let's see if all of our training and tournament fights are going to pay off for us. We've got Treachery, we've got Richard to start off, as well as a Worm and an Open Fire. Can't get much better than that. MetroSec plays first. Now, chances are good this is going to be, yeah, your standard police deck. And actually, I have no qualms putting Richard right there, so you can just accumulate some OP. We need to see, this is probably going to be police officers and mechs. It would not surprise me in the least. We'll throw Maddox in here. And I love Maddox because he has the 10 health, so he can absorb a few shots before he goes down. I actually really wish Richard wasn't doing any damage. MetroSec Enforcer. Alright. Everything is about what we expected it to be. Let's go ahead and throw JoJo in the fray, and that gives us access. We'll go ahead and grab Nil. And here's what we're gonna do. We've got 1 point left. You're doing 3 damage. Let's go ahead and play an Open Fire. And that means Maddox will be able to take that guard out in the next turn. Or this turn, rather. There we go. Another Enforcer. There's a Neural Backlash. That was played at a weird time. Oh well. That is okay with me. Let's go ahead and play Nil. And let's see how this is actually going to work. And we've got Treachery here. Let's play you right here in the middle. You've killed civilians, officer. Now we have another Richard, and Jinx is on standby. Oh, there's the mech. Oh, I also have a card specifically for destroying mechs. It's the mech version of Assassinate. Oh, look at that. 21. Huzzah. I think I'm gonna like this, guys. Let's go ahead and just throw Richard right there, and we will play our Wendigo hacker program. And 4. Now, if all of our hackers survive... Let's see. Oh, never mind. Maddox is going down. Everyone gets a gun. Well, that's unfortunate. What do we get? 4, 4, 6. Oh, this is amazing. By the way, Also applies to software vulnerability, so that's 7. We'll go ahead and give you a little bit of OP there. We'll let the MetroSec Enforcer go unopposed. Destroy target support card. Saw that coming. Access granted. Gain 1 credit pool. Trying to play all the things here. And I think that's game. Very much so, in fact. That was domination. Holy crap. I like it. Security camera, satellite uplink, and blackjack if we want to rock out a neon monger deck. Search for leads. Examine the forensics report. The forensics report is heavily encrypted, beyond your skill to crack. You'll need a specialist, but you know just the hacker. You mail the files to Silhouette. Silhouette decrypted the forensics report. Holy crap, she works fast, doesn't she? Your comm chirps, informing you of new messages. You check your inbox. The forensic report files, stripped of encryption, along with a dry message from Silhouette. Barely a challenge. You grin and examine the files. The forensics report is mostly dry and uninteresting, except for one small detail. The chem lab traced the materials used in the explosives back to a construction company here in San Angeles, a name you've heard before, McNutley Construction. According to the report, McNutley reported the materials stolen from one of their construction yards a month ago, long before your run. But your instincts tell you it's just too much of a coincidence. Time to pay McNutley another visit. Because we had such a good time our last go, searching for clues. The materials used to build the explosive that killed Robert D. Turley came from McNutley Construction. They reported them stolen, but you're suspicious. Make a run on McNutley, access their servers, and search for clues. Security is tighter since your last visit to McNutley Construction. Ah well, you'll have to do it the hard way. Well, we did destroy a lot of their mechs, so I can definitely see why they would be salty. And not a fan. Oh, I'm definitely more of a fan of that one, though. And we play first. Let's go ahead and have dependable Richard out here first. Let's see how they respond. Interesting. With Razor right off the bat. Let's play Software Vulnerability. And, oh, there's Smokescreen. We can play that here in a bit. Mechs. I guess it's perfect sense that mechs would come into play here. Since we are in the construction yard. Security would be tight. But all these guys know how to get around security. What are we playing here? That's a defense against hacking. Countermeasures 1. So a paltry 3. Let's go ahead, and I'll tell you what. Let's have JoJo right here. That gives us 2 more. And, yeah, why not? We'll play nil. To counteract the countermeasures. Account frozen. I believe that enemy agents cost 1 more credit to play. Ugh. 3, 3, 3. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. We don't have any new agents, and there's no use using Neural Backlash. They've accumulated no OP. Let's do... You know what? Let's go ahead and just kill Jessica there. And I think that'll work. Probably should have killed that security guard so Nil takes as least amount damage possible. And there went Maddox. There's our extra 3. Now, we'll play Silhouette going against the mech. That lets us draw 2 more cards. Let's do Open Fire on the guard. Make him go away. Then we'll do a paltry 3. Oh, there's the big mech. Yee, that is not good. Not what I'm looking for. So I think, and with all of our agents down, it would probably be a good time to play the smoke screen. And we'll also play that. And we got two system or neural backlashes, so they're not going to accumulate points. That's just not in the cards. See, they're only doing 1 damage now. Look at that. That is awesome. So good. I actually might buy another one of those. And they're trying to pump up the damage. Our guys are still up. So, let's... Man, we still don't have any agents, though, unfortunately. Well, let's try 1 neural backlash. There we go. That's what I wanted. We'll throw Jinx in for some cards. No one that we can kill outright. So let's do 1 more neural backlash just so we can draw. And that treachery is not nearly as effective as it was. Oh, Nil's about to die. Good night, sweet prince. It's okay, though. Jinx is going to get that 3. We'll play another Jinx right here. And... what to do? Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and give her that to increase everyone else's OP. And we've got the Open Fire and Treachery provided the game lasts that long. Which I don't think is going to be the case. That is game, guys. 5-5. You don't find much of use on the McNutley server. There's a report matching MetroSecs of construction materials being stolen, but no clues about who might have stolen them or where they went. And a mail to the head office about having been hassled by MetroSec but having taken care of it. Knowing MetroSec, that means a bribe. No mention of why MetroSec was hassling them, though. There's also another folder of encrypted files. You make a copy, and Silhouette can take a look at them. Story mission complete. Well then. And we got 2 bronze rewards. Oh, look at you, lowly neon monger. And lowly lobby security. The run on McNutley proved fruitless. Time to leave, but someone is waiting for you. Ooh, the run-in. Is it Blackjack? Oh, it's Declan. You head down the foggy street, McNutley behind you. Office blocks loom overhead, dark except for a few late-nighters. Steam leaks from under manhole covers. A spinner pulls into the street, slowing as it nears you. It pulls up next to you and you stop, waiting. A hatch-like door lifts and Declan looks up at you from the pilot's seat, one hand on the control console, the other holding a cigarette. He takes a drag before speaking. Nice night for a stroll, huh? Kind of funny, though, running into you out here, not 2 blocks from McNutley Construction. You know we're investigating them in connection with the Robert Turley case, right? Yeah, you look real surprised. He reaches over and plays with one of the dials on the spinner's dashboard. And now I see that they're reporting a break-in. Huh, that's quite the coincidence. I don't suppose you know anything about that, do you? No? Nothing at all? Just out for a walk? Sure. You were just... Declan's droll speech is interrupted by the sudden rattle of machine gun fire. Chips of concrete spray up from the pavement as you dive behind the spinner. Dark figures move in from across the street. The windscreen shatters and Declan ducks down behind the dash, fumbling to unholster his weapon. You meet his gaze as you pull out your own gun, and an understanding passes between you. Your conversation can continue after they, whoever they are dealt with, and we know for a fact that that is a Yakuza thug. So, The Yakuza decks, I actually played those in the tournament. They are pretty nasty. They are a lot of just overwhelming force at the expense of cards. So let's go ahead. We'll keep this hand. Unknown Assailant plays first. We're about to see. There's Marty. Traitor. We're trying to help you out, Marty. What's going on? Like, what are you doing to us, man? And it's still 50-50. There's Jessica. Yeah, this is... Well, I don't know. This might be just a flat-out thug deck, to tell you the truth. Let's play... Richard right there, and now we'll use... Man, I want to wait for that. We'll play one software vulnerability. There's offense. Now it's seeming more like the Yakuza deck. The only deck that I seem to be having any kind of issues with are these blunt force. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to play nil right here. And that increases... See, check that out. We're now at 16. If he survives, we can play that other one and just start accumulating tons of OP. Deals 6 damage. He's going to do that to nil. Oh, never mind. That's surprising. More offense. Holy crap. That's rough. 18. Let's play another one for 23. And we'll use a Neural Backlash to knock him down. And in the next turn, we should have enough... We should have enough control to... Oh, there's the Yakuza guy. Look at him. Damage of 10. Well, now we're going to do something a little bit interesting here. It is time to use the system crash. So everything goes away. And we will play Silhouette. And be able to draw 2 more cards in the next turn. That's exactly what System Crash is for, is when you suddenly realize, oh, there's a lot of things, like right there, that want to kill me. Now, the big problem with this deck, with the Yakuza decks, are the fact that they have to continually discard in order to keep doing what they're doing. Damage of 6, huh? Damage of 4. Let's go ahead and take care of Jessica. Thanks to some dirty treachery on my part. Let's kill Marty. Rest in peace, Marty. And now we'll play Jinx here in that empty spot. Probably should have done that with the Neon Monker, but I didn't realize that till just now. That was my bad. Now, here come the offensive buffs again, as we've seen. And what was that one? Draw an extra card each turn. That's how you play the Yakuza deck, is you also have to get cards that specifically let you draw more cards to make up for it. So it's an interesting balance. We'll play Maddox right there. We'll have Jinx right here to absorb some bullets. And a Neural Backlash, which is very welcome, considering the fact that there's 2 cards right there. Target agent. Owie. Yeah, we're still good, relatively, and we got an Assassinate, which is just what the doctor ordered. First off, though, let's knock... Ah, that's what we want. Smokescreen for all. Everyone just sit pretty. Oh, there went Smokescreen. Crap, that's unfortunate. And doing a damage of 6 right there. Now we're at OP of 40. 40 against 6. So, here's what we'll do. We'll play Treachery on Jessica. Jessica goes bye-bye. Assassinate the Yakuza soldier. It might be a Yakuza soldier leading a bunch of regular thugs, actually. One more open fire to clear the board. And we'll play some anti-hacking as well. Why not? Now, let's see how they respond. Yeah, Silhouette is a really good card to have in a Yakuza deck, because anytime you use her, you get to draw 2 cards. 3 and 2. One more, and we win. So let's go ahead and rock out a data disk. And let's see. What are we going to do here? We can go ahead and open fire if we wanted to. Let's play Richard there. And we'll have Rix in there absorb some gunfire. That'll let us draw 2 more cards. And we pretty much won if we can survive this turn. Looks like that will be the case. Next turn, here comes the Richard and the Worm program. And there we are. Using the spinner for cover, you and Declan hold them off. They aren't particularly good shots. They'd clearly hope to simply overwhelm you with numbers. After you drop a few of them, the fight goes out of the rest, and they turn and run. Stepping warily out from behind the spinner in case of any of your attackers are still around, Declan kneels and checks the bodies. He grunts and gestures you over, lifting the limp arm of one of the gunmen, a young Asian man displaying his elaborate tattoos. Done anything to piss off the Yakuza lately? Yakuza? No, not that I know of. Well, they sure seem to like they have a problem with you. How do you know it's me they were after? Maybe you were the target. You seem like the type who makes friends easily, Declan. Declan snorts in disbelief. Yeah, sure. Look, are you going to tell me what you're involved in here? Maybe you're caught up in something bigger than you expected. Maybe I can protect you. I don't know what you mean. I was just out for a stroll. So you're sticking to that story, are you? Yes. Yes, I am. Declan climbs to his feet. Okay, I guess I can't make you tell me. But the Yakuza, they don't play games. Whatever grudge they have against you, they aren't going to give up. And eventually, they'll catch you unprepared. You understand? When you feel like talking, you give the station a call. Ask for John Declan, right? I'm sure it's just a case of mistaken identity. But sure, if it happens again, I'll give you a call. You leave your public contact details with Declan for his report. A comm number where he can reach you, the address of an apartment you never use. His expression says he knows he won't find you home anytime soon. You leave him there, scowling at the shattered windscreen and bullet-riddled bodywork of his spinner. So, now we're going to be dealing with the Yakuza directly. That'll be fun. 700. Oh, ironically a Yakuza soldier. And Nemo. And an incoming call from Silhouette. Silhouette doesn't waste time with chit-chat. Your files. I need security codes to continue tracing the sources. And you need me to acquire them for you, I'm guessing? Yes. She looks at you expectantly. Alright. I suppose I can make the time. I do have Yakuza hunting me, just so you know. She ignores your comment. While I'm running errands for you, you can take a look at these files I pulled from McNutley. They're heavily encrypted. Standard fee. Okay, just add it to the rest. Then yes, I can. Send the files through. Silhouette disconnects. Personality there. Now we have the main story quest, but we also have the first key. Silhouette says she needs certain security codes to continue tracing the message logs you sent her. You're going to have to get those keys. We're running a little bit late, but let's see what happens here. It's only a 600 with 2 bronze. Drawing the cards. No, don't like that. You guys know how I work. I need binkies. I need Richard and Maddox here in my starting hand. Security plays first. What we got? Gain 5 OP and draw a card. Oh, that's interesting. Might this be another hacking deck we're playing against? Those are always very interesting. Ah, this is a hacking deck. Holy crap. Okay. Well then. That makes things very interesting. Let's see what we're playing against. What are you going to rock out? Return target agent to controller's hand? That's a bit of a waste. With 4... Well, no, not really. But... we'll play Richard back in there. Now... we'll do our own. And I don't really want to open fire on him. So... I want to wait until the other people that can accumulate OP a lot faster than him show up. Like Jinx here. That's what I needed to see. Alright, so... should we open fire on Jinx? Probably. Or we could go ahead and equip with the Hajati Blacklight to kind of counteract Nil there. Let's go ahead and play Silhouette. We can draw 2 more cards. This is her run, after all. Actually, let's get Nil out of here as quickly as we can, now that I think about it. Because that's 5 right there, just on Jinx. Software Tech. And there's their version of Maddox. I don't know how many of those he has, but we're going to soon find out. What to do? Let's break out Ghost to counteract Maddox, or at least to take him down quick. We will play Neural Backlash to draw a card. And we have Software Vulnerability. There goes Nil. Maddox will be down in the next turn, unless there's armor involved. Hendrix. Ooh, I'm glad we got rid of Nil when we did then. I don't know if it's Nil or Nile, so... and I don't really want to play the Smokescreen since we're fighting another fellow hacking deck. So... both of those guys are going to be dead here soon. Let's play the Wendigo. And how about some counter hacking? I think that'll work out nicely. See? Only 1. I'm sure we're going to get that countered here anytime now. This deck seems more... oh, crap. Well, we just lost a lot of people. Well, fortunately we have JoJo. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and send back Jinx. Because if we send back Rixen, they'll just resummon Rixen and they'll get to draw 2 more cards. So there you go. We will play JoJo to counteract. And... let's throw in a Meat Shield. And they accumulated nothing. Very, very defensive-based hacker deck that we're dealing with here. So you do 4. 4 to each. Let's do some treachery here. And actually, that was probably not the best thing I could have done. Ooh, yes, accumulate all the points. And how much is the System Crash? System Crash is 5. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. I'm going to go ahead and use System Crash. It gives me the ability for 3 more points, and then I am going to play Ghost right there. And there's 6. It's at 49 to 15. Now I know they'll get to draw more cards, but not too worried about it. Okay. So, let's rock out Nikolai. And also, we get our counter hacking back, which I was very appreciative of. If they don't take out Nikolai this turn, we're pretty much in good shape. No assassination. Maybe. Increase hacking effects and OP captured by allied agents by 2. Yep. Well, too bad. Good stuff. Spider and a paladin, if we so wished. And then we have the second key, guys, and we will go ahead and go for that at the beginning of the next episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'm really liking the deck now. But if you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.